to share with you and discuss with you some of the signs to look out for which may indicate you are with a master manipulator or emotional abuser, and how to deal with a person like this. Do you find that you are psychologically and emotionally tortured by your master manipulator? Do they traumatize you until you react, until you are the one that looks like you're the crazy and out of control? Meanwhile, your master manipulator looks like the same one and in control? With the knowing smirk on their face, they know they just pushed all your buttons to hurt you on purpose, tortured you until you are reduced to tears and frustration. In your moment of need, perhaps in illness or vulnerability, does your master manipulator pretend not to understand you on purpose, so you become more frustrated, unheard, causing you further distress and anxiety? Meanwhile, your master manipulator sits there or stands there in front of you with satisfaction on their face. They know they had the capacity and know-how to hurt you, humiliate you, and sadistically tear you down in the space of a few seconds or minutes. You may think to yourself, who does that to someone? Who hurts and abuses at such a deep level with such covert or overt means in a matter of seconds? And for what purpose? The purpose, my friends, is to hurt, damage and destroy. They won, you lost. When they are totally satisfied with their fine work of destruction, they disengage and leave the situation as if they just finished reading the newspaper and are now moving on to work through the rest of their day with hardly a care in the world. And yet, when they leave you, you are left hurting, confused, bewildered by the episode of what just took place. How can someone hurt you like that, you may ask? Master manipulators are especially great at doing this when you are sick or in a vulnerable situation. This type of scenario is pure joy to a master manipulator. In your deepest, darkest moments of despair, they pretend to put their hand out to help you, and once they have you hand, they will use this position of trust and power to dominate and destroy you, however they see fit, whenever they see fit. After an episode of hurt and trauma, the target, i.e. you, can sometimes go into cognitive dissonance, where the brain tries to protect itself from the pain it just experienced and disassociates itself from the situation and the pain. There are other factors involved also, but I won't go into them right now in this video. But living this day in and day out will destroy your life and the life of your children. The best safety is avoidance of these types of individuals, or minimize your time with them. They are mentally ill. A mentally healthy individual wouldn't do anything like that, and if they did inadvertently hurt someone, they would apologize and never do it again. But with master manipulators, they repeat the same negative, destructive behavior over and over and over again, and never learn nor have the insight to understand the full damaging effect of their behaviors and the impact on you and on those around them. Master manipulators can destroy you in a split second and yet manage to dust themselves off and move on with their day as if nothing they had done was anything particularly bad. Only those who have lived this and witnessed this behavior firsthand can truly appreciate and understand the idea of being affected by someone like this. Master manipulators have little to no empathy or sympathy and could care less how much damage they have done to you and your psyche. If they do, it's usually a pretend caring to keep you hooked in to keeping them around. And they desire more than anything to be kept around so they can continue the cycle of feeding off your hurt and then pretending to be sorry and promising never to do it again, repeating the cycle over and over again. The key here is being aware of these types of dynamics, and as I stated earlier, identifying the negative behaviour, then disengaging from a master manipulator or avoiding them altogether. Disengaging means not entering into a conversation with them. Reasoning with them is a futile exercise, as they will most likely counter everything and every word that comes out of your mouth. Does any of that sound familiar to you? Here at Be Your Brilliant Best, we provide education, support and healing from interactions with these types of individuals. Not getting the right help will not create favourable outcomes. Contact us today to discuss your situation and needs further. We look forward to hearing from you. Remember, master manipulators can be charming around friends and work colleagues, but as soon as you're in private, behind closed doors is when the master manipulator truly shows up in the glory of dysfunction. Please leave a comment about what you thought of this video, and if there is any other information you would like me to cover in future videos. See you in the next video. Keep safe and remember to be your brilliant best. Thank you for watching.